G'day, we're here at Springfield Lakes, just south of Brisbane in sunny Queensland, and we've just had a start. What we're looking at today is 52's performance. Mike has put his settings on at 6 km/h off his spreadsheet, and we're just looking at how he's going in this race today. He was pretty precise in putting all the measurements together and getting out there, and he seems to be going reasonably fast at this stage of the game. However, it's a shifty breeze out here at Springfield Lakes, so it's more so important to pick up the shifts and the lifts than it is, and also as important to have a fast boat. But we're going up to the top mark now. It's 2 sausages. This is great training for the upcoming national championships, which are in Adelaide, which there's a number of people competing in. And going up to the top mark here at Springfield Lakes. Nice little breeze here. It's a westerly blowing around about 9 km/h, 6 to 9 km/h. Mike's settings are on his 6 km/h settings, and seeming to go reasonably quick up here. He's around about 10 boat lengths ahead of the next boat, and moving not quickly, but consistently moving pretty fast. If you'd like to get Mike's personal settings for his A+ rig, his A and his B rig, he has specific settings for 3 km/h, 6 km/h, 12 km/h and 18 km/h for the A+ rig, and then he has specific measurements for his A and his B rig, which relate to wind strengths from 20 to 35 kilometers. Alright, here's 52 coming down nicely with the rest of the fleet following. 356 in second place, 423 in third place, and I think that's 21 Gary in fifth place. Nice conditions here. What is interesting is Mike moved his battery around a little bit to have a look at how that performed and changed the performance, and it certainly had a performance improvement, particularly downwind when he moved the battery around. He has specific measurements for the battery in his beginner's masterclass. Also, he was playing around with his mast position and looking to generate some extra shape through the positioning of his mast and the use of his ram, and developing additional shape at the front of the sail through effectively bending the mast in a way in which it would generate shape. Nice conditions out here on the lake, not very choppy with this light breeze. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We have oodles of information, and that information will be invaluable to help you assist in getting the maximum performance out of your boat. Nothing better than having a balanced, fast boat to sail with. It's a real joy to have your boat moving through the water pretty quickly, and now 52 has extended her lead to around about 20 boat lengths and going up to the next top mark, the final top mark, before returning downwind. If you want to join the Beginners to Masterclass, email Mike on mjeffs333@gmail.com, mjeffs333@gmail.com, and he will forward you the details so that you may join up. The National Championships in Australia will be held on the 1st of October through to the 4th or 5th of October in Adelaide, South Australia. It's around a 2,500 kilometre trip for the guys from Queensland. So 5,000 kilometres round trip, so not a short journey, but there's around about 5 or 6 Queenslanders going to the venue. Make it a lot of fun with people from Western Australia, Victoria, Tasmania, and South Australia, obviously, participating, and New South Wales as well. So it'll make for a interesting and challenging series. Interesting, the series in Adelaide will be on a port facility, and there'll be around about kilometre of it's a tidal area, and it's around about a kilometre of fetch, I suppose, before you start the race and where you're starting the race. So it'll be interesting conditions. It's a little bit choppier than these lakes, which the boys in Queensland are used to. So it'll make for interesting and challenging conditions. Coming up to the finish, we see 52 has collected a little bit of weed as she rounds that bottom buoy, and she's decided to come in and take that weed off before continuing to the finish. Well done to everyone who participated in this series today. It was we had, I think, around about 10 races overall. Here's 52 coming in now. Don't forget to check out the rest of the videos. Mike's just pulling the boat out now and getting that weed off, with the rest of the fleet following him into the finishing line. That's it for me now. Look forward to seeing you on the water. Bye for now.